What's up everybody, we are back with another exotic weapons and catalyst video, and this one is on the Jötunn exotic fusion rifle, which is a solar energy weapon, so let's get into its perks. The first perk is volatile launch. This weapon is optimized for an especially explosive payload, so it greatly increases the blast radius but slightly decreases the handling speed and projectile speed. The second perk is liquid coils. It has a slower building charge for higher damage, so it increases impact damage but with a slower charge time. The origin trait is shield disorient. An energy matched shield explosion disorients nearby combatants. The next perk is Polymer Grip. This weapon's grip is made of lighter material, so it increases the handling speed, and the final perk is a kill tracker for PvE and PvP. The intrinsic trait is Charge Shot. Holding down the trigger charges up a tracking shot that explodes and burns on impact. Now as for the exotic catalyst, it gives Jötunn a faster charge time or draw time when surrounded by combatants. Additionally, defeating a target spreads Scorch to those nearby, with more powerful combatants and opposing guardians causing Scorch in a larger radius. So a brief history of Jötunn in Destiny 2. Jötunn was added to the game in Season 5, Season of the Forge, which was the second season of Forsaken, or Year 2 of the game. The seasonal activity during Season of the Forge were the Lost Forges, where you did the activity to forge black armory gear. Jötunn was originally a random drop from forging a radiant gold frame at the Bergusia Forge in the European Dead Zone, and you had 2 chances per character each week to obtain it. With the release of Shadowkeep in October 2019, which began Year 3, Jötunn was instead acquired from completing an exotic quest called A Giant's Might, which required defeating Vex with fusion rifles and forging 10 radiant gold frames. As a result of the content vaulting that happened with the Beyond Light expansion, which released in November 2020 and began Year 4, the Lost Forges were removed from the game, so Jötunn got a new source to obtain it. As for Jötunn's exotic catalyst, it was added to the game in Season 17, Season of the Haunted in May 2022, which was the second season of The Witch Queen, or Year 5. So to obtain Jötunn in Destiny 2 today, you will load into the tower and go to the Monument to Lost Lights, which is the exotic archive, and you will go under the Forsaken exotics, which was Year 2 of the game, and you will find Jötunn right here. It will cost you 1 exotic cipher and 125,000 glimmer. Conversely, if you have a Forsaken cipher, you can use just one of those to purchase the weapon. And to obtain Jötunn's exotic catalyst, it is a random drop from the core playlist activities, so that's the Vanguard Operations, Crucible, and Gambit. Additionally, as of the final shape, which released in June 2024 and began Year 7, the Weekender, who now only appears in the Bazaar of the Tower, also sells 2 random exotic catalysts on his main page under multivarious strange offers, and these cost 71 strange coins each, which are obtained from the core playlist activities. So this is another possible source to obtain Jötunn's exotic catalyst, but note the catalysts that Xur sells are those that are dropped randomly from activities and not ones that are obtained through exotic missions or exotic quests. Once you obtain the catalyst, to upgrade it, it requires 500 kills with Jötunn. So to recap the video, to obtain the Jötunn exotic fusion rifle, it is purchased from the exotic archive in the tower, and it is found under the Forsaken exotics. To obtain its exotic catalyst, it is a random drop from the core playlist activities, so the Vanguard Operations, Crucible, or Gambit, and the Weekender also has a random chance to sell it. And then to upgrade the catalyst, it requires 500 kills with Jötunn. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe because I have other videos like this available, and I'll see you in one of my other ones.